So often I hear artists say that they wish they could draw like me, or they wish they could paint like me, or another artist. You know what? You can. Hi, I'm Lisa, the artist behind Lachri Fine Art. I have been seeing this over and over, and I know I've talked about this before, but I see it so often that I figured it was worth mentioning it again. I keep hearing comments from people saying they wish they could paint or draw as well as I can, or as well as another artist. You know what? You can, and the only thing holding you back is the limitations that you're placing on yourself. Guess what? I didn't have magic fairy dust sprinkled on me that made it possible for me to create something that somebody else can't. The only difference between me and that other person is that I have spent a lifetime developing those skills. I have worked so many thousands and thousands of hours in this craft to get to this point. It isn't an overnight, either you have it or you don't type of thing. You can develop the skill to do anything that you want. And for the record, I didn't start off particularly well either. No child prodigy here. When you see an artist's work whose work looks like what you want yours to look like, don't kick yourself because yours doesn't look like that yet. Be inspired that that's possible, that it is possible for you to get to that stage. You just have to put in the work to get there. And the first step to do that is to be able to sit there and pinpoint the differences between your work and theirs. And I don't mean just sitting there and going, well, theirs is better than mine. That's not it at all. That's not pinpointing anything. That's just, again, kicking yourself. Figure out what the difference is. Is it their lighting that's more striking? Do they have more contrast in their work? Are their drawings more accurate? Is it their composition? What exactly is it? If you can pinpoint those differences, that is going to give you a great starting point. One last tip I have for you is to stop looking for shortcuts. I see people ask artists all the time, how do you draw a realistic cat? How do you draw a realistic horse? How do you draw a realistic sky? Really? You think there's just an easy answer that can help you out here? No one can give you the answer to this besides practice. You have to practice. You have to experience the paint, experience the pencils, whatever it is that you're working on, before you're going to get to the point where the questions that you ask might actually help you. If you've not experienced anything yet, you won't know what to ask that will be helpful. I can always tell when an artist hasn't seriously tried to troubleshoot things on their own because they're still looking for that easy answer, that shortcut answer. Yes, you can get tips from other artists, but they're going to be more specific, like how do I get my sky to blend more smoothly in acrylic paint? That's a very specific question versus how do I paint a sky? Seriously. I get that all the time. Asking how to paint a smooth background or a smooth cloud scene, this is something that somebody can give you tips on. And by the way, for those of you who are going to ask, it's wet into wet blending. I have a link to a video here showing you how to do that. One of the biggest differences between artists who really develop their skill and those who don't is the artists who are developing their skill and doing well with it learn to problem solve. They learn to figure things out. They try something, it doesn't work, they try something else. That doesn't work, they try something else. You have to start teaching your brain to troubleshoot. No fairy dust required. And when you see artists out there and you are jealous and wish your artwork looked like that, don't be jealous. Be encouraged that you have the possibility and the potential to get there yourself. Thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, I have new video critiques every Tuesday where I'm critiquing your original paintings or drawings, my own speed paintings, drawings, and tutorials every Wednesday, social media tips for artists each Thursday, and artist vlogs every weekend. So if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. And you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Google+. All of the social media sites are linked below in the video description where you can keep up with news, my newest work, and see real-time clips of whatever it is I'm currently working on. I'll see you guys in a few days.